Hey, the coach just from up double figures to down double figures and then fought back and had a chance to tie it there at the end. Just your thoughts on what was a game of runs.
Yeah, just disappointed in our free throw shooting. In that second half, we shoot a decent percentage from the foul line. Possible different outcome. This Alabama team is obviously ranked second in the country, and playing at home and haven't lost a game. And I thought our effort was tremendous. Some guys played really well, and we had some guys struggle today. And, that's happened to us on the road. But, we got to get back and quick turnaround for, obviously for Tennessee.
And then I guess how frustrating is it to defend an Alabama offense like that, to the 3 of 22 from the 3-point line, but then have some of the struggles defending the paint that you did today?
Well, you're not gonna take away both, Curtis. I mean, you're not going to do it. That's why they're ranked second in the country. And at least 2 of the 3 were hit on one guy from 3, and possibly all 3. I mean, the job that Devontae did defensively, taking away the 3 was incredible. We felt like if we could take away the 3, that would put us in position to possibly win the game. And we really struggled to start the second half. That was the difference in the game, was a stretch there to start the second half.
Scotty.
Yeah, Eric, Nick came in here a few minutes ago and was talking about how it's a man's game. I'm curious how you kind of viewed you guys handling the physicality of the game today.
Yeah, I mean, we had 13 offensive rebounds. They had 14. They did out rebound us. But I thought, defensive activity, we had 12 steals to Alabama's 6. I thought we did a fairly good job in a lot of areas. We've talked about the 3-ball defense, but, they take 30 free throws. We took 29. The difference is, they made, 5 more free throws than us. And as I've looked at the stat without looking at film, that's the difference in the game. And they had 17 turnovers. We had 11 turnovers. So, we made 5 threes and only took 10 attempts, and Alabama took 22 threes and made 3. So, unfortunate, for us, we came up 3 points shy. We've had a lot of close road games that could have gone either way. And, we're some free throws away. So again, I mean, it's we only have 2 games left to play in the regular season, and we got to continue to try to get better. I thought that we were better today against Alabama than we were in Bud Walton, but tonight it was a 5-minute stretch, just in the second half, and last game it was the last 4 minutes and 30 seconds at Bud Walton. But I think we've played Alabama, although we're 0-2, we played them well. And they are at home and the number 2 team in the country, and we've got to get better in some areas, and we need everybody to play good games against a team that is really, really good, like Alabama is.
Typically, AB got a couple of early fouls in the first half. Typically, that's not very, not very good for you guys. But you guys played pretty well when he snapped. What offensively worked, and then maybe what did you see that Alabama did that kind of limited AB?
Yeah, I mean, I thought they pressured him, and you mentioned, there was a couple fouls off the ball. But AB, I mean, he struggled tonight, and the foul trouble, certainly attributed to that in the first half. And as a team, we did not play very good. Like I said, for a stretch in the second half.
Tom?
Yeah. Hey, Eric, other than the missed free throws in that one stretch you're talking about, what else did you see happening in that period?
Well, obviously we weren't converting enough baskets either. And Alabama, probably out of all the teams in the country, even teams like Houston and other great teams, they probably have, the ability to put together spurts as well as any team in the country. And our game plan was to try to take away the three and was to try to limit fast break points. And, from a fast break standpoint, I mean, we actually doubled them up on fast break points. So I thought we ran the floor really well, especially in the first half. And then I thought we ran the floor really well down the stretch.
Yeah. Oh, and I wanted to ask a two-parter here. Your execution when you were fouling and coming back at the very end, what did you think of the execution of that part? And were you able to communicate anything you wanted in the last, was it 8 seconds there?
Yeah, I mean, we have a play that we had run the prior 2 times and had gotten really good looks. They denied our trigger guy the ball. And so Ricky, we were out of timeouts, obviously.
Right.
We got a 3-point shot up and, you could take that possession and dissect it just like you could any during the course of a 40-minute game.
Yeah. And then your execution as you were coming back though, that gave you that chance.
Well, I thought our execution, towards the end of the game when we got down double digits, there was probably a time when it didn't look like we would be able to have the ball with a chance to put the game into overtime. But I thought our guys executed and had really, really good time management. And like I mentioned before, we really struggled, for a stretch there in the second half.
Thanks.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate your time.